portable fan. Just something to keep you cool. It's 10,000 milliamps. Should help keep me cool in the summer a little bit when I'm sleeping. Just put it on my computer desk there when I'm sleeping. Pointed at me, it might help keep me cool. Just something for survival preps. A bunch of smart power banks. Just something to charge your cell phone, your drone, pretty much anything small. Keep lights running, USB lights, anything like that. iPad, ESP, keep you sane during shit hit the fan, cameras, anything like that. It's 20,000 milliamps, but if I was you, I'd get the most you can and also get solar power. It might actually help in the long run, but for a long power outage. Generators are good too. Next thing I'd probably stack up on is water straw. This is for filtering out water. I would stack up on quite a few of these for long term, maybe just a couple, short term, enough people in your house. This is for bugging out or something like that. Rain barrel, and you bring water into the house and you want to filter it out better. Stuff like that or whatever. More so bugging out. You gotta drink out of a creek or something. This will filter out all the bacteria and stuff. Pretty much a straw. And I would probably also stock up on these water filtration systems. You can hook up to your tap water. If you have a rain barrel like I do, I could connect this to my rain barrel. It'll screw right onto it. I could try to clean out the water. I don't know how well it would work that way because of the pressure, but there's really no pressure coming out of a rain barrel. But this is good for like hurricanes and stuff, like anything that happens to the water system. They tell you it's contaminated. Well, you won't only have your water heater downstairs, but you'll also have another filter on your sink, so that could help. Another thing I'd probably stack up on is foot warmers. These ain't actually for warming your feet, but they make USB. It'd go perfect with your power banks. I've also got some clothing, a pair of pants, and a jacket, that actually got heat thingy built into it. 1 to 3 levels or whatever, to keep you warm. It's powered by USB, and it will last probably a couple good 8 hours or so with a power bank. But yeah, it's something else I would stack up on is some kind of warming, like blankets, foot warmers, gloves, anything USB. Be perfect for power banks. Another thing would be some good knives, handy duty, heavy duty knives, stainless steel, cookware, type of silverware, anything like that will come in handy. It's good for gutting animals and whatnot. Protection. It's one of a few things for protection. But yeah, I'd stack up on some kind of knives, forks, and stuff like that. Plastic silverware and stuff like that for long-term storage. It'd be easier to throw away. You won't want to waste water. You go out to buy food in a restaurant, stack up and keep your plastic forks. Another one would be like door alarm systems. This will stick to the door, and so with this, then you turn it on and off, and if the door opens and they split from each other, it'll go off. I'll leave a really high decibel, scare the thieves off. There'll be a lot of stealing during a SHTF event, so stack up on some kind of security devices. I got one in my shed, got one in my garage door, got one on my front door. And I also have a wireless device that I got connected to all my windows. And I don't pay nothing for it. It's no monthly fees, nothing like that. So this would be something good to stack up on. The thing you got to do is remember to check the batteries. Another thing would be good to stack up on is flashbangs. These are really good. M11s. They do multi-bangs. They got the 9 bangs, they're really good too. This is pretty much stuff for airsoft. And if you can actually afford to get one, maybe some grenades, they're really expensive. This will be for wartime if you plan to stay or something like that. Scare people out of your backyard, stuff like that. It'll also work great. Another thing would be lights. You're going to have to see in the dark. These are little portable lanterns. I open them up and they give off quite a bit of light, and they're battery operated. I got quite a bit of batteries, so it'd be another good little idea. So you ain't running a bunch of powers, you know, battery operated portable lamps. And you can also buy rechargeable batteries, which is what I did, about a couple $200, $300 worth of batteries, and I can hook them up to USB and charge them probably even off of my smart power banks. So it's a little something else to think about. Another little thing to stack up on is probably magazines. I got quite a bit of them. And also ammo. Lots and lots of ammo for your guns. 9mm, 22 caliber, 22 LR rifle, a 22 pistol, 9mm pistol, a revolver maybe, it's 9mm, 357, 38 special. Get yourself an AR-15 with green tips. Get yourself a 12 gauge pump shotgun or a 20 gauge. Stack up on deer slugs. It'd be more important to go for the shotgun with deer slugs and a bird shot. That way you can actually hunt. That would be more important than stuff like this, but this is also important too for self-defense, you know. And this is more for when the world goes crazy, everybody goes nuts. Pistol, get you a nice carry pistol. And if we go to war, an AR-15, stuff like that. I'd like to get me a little Kel-Tec 9mm also, that were something of that type, so I can get more range. Something else you can stack up on, which is probably what you're hearing, is a heater. This is actually a safeguard one. It's got a little button on the bottom and certain fan, and also a heater. It's 1500 watts, which is a lot of power to run, but if you get you a 500-600 watt one, it might do the job. This heats my room pretty good. It actually keeps me really hot. I burn up from running this, but 500-600 watts, it would be a lot cheaper to run, and you really have to have power to run one of these though. Like 500-600 watts, 1500 watts, this is a lot of power. You need you at least a generator, 4,000, 5,000 watts, 9,000 watts, something like that. So a really good solar power bank or something that's solar, like thousands of watts and stuff. Also probably 5,000 watts or whatever. Help run a little bit through the night. Or you can buy you like one of these fans also. It's something else to keep you cool in the summer. This is only 65 watts. Comfort zone, 12-inch. It's an industrial fan, but it don't work as well as a really good one. It was cheap though, so yeah, it's something else to get. Something else would be a bulletproof hoodie of some sort or a vest. This is level 3. You can stop any kind of pistol rounds, even some rifle rounds like 22 or whatnot. But it's an actual hoodie made by Wonder Hoodie. I got a vest in the back, I got a vest in the front, and I got it in my head up here, made of Kevlar. Something else you could buy for when you go out in the streets. So, you know, most criminals are walking the streets with pistols, and you're more likely to get robbed by pistols, so it's a pretty nice thing to have. It's really heavy, but trying to walk around with it, but it will save your life in a bad situation. Before you have any guns, make sure you have you a nice thick heavy duty gun case. If it would focus here. I don't know why I don't want to focus, but yeah, gun case bolted to the floor and bolted to the wall so nobody can come break in your house and break it out and go take this gun case somewhere else, you know, and go through it. The heavier the better. It'd be a lot better, but yeah, get you a nice gun case before you buy any guns. That way nobody can steal your guns. You don't want that to happen. headgear light for maybe when you're going fishing. This is LED. You can charge it by USB, I think, and it also takes batteries, which is cool because I can recharge my rechargeable batteries. It'll work for, like, I don't know, stuff at night you can't see, you gotta work on your vehicle, stuff like that. It's something to help you get through the woods. Flashlights, stuff like that. It'll help. This will help keep your hands free so you can work on stuff, do what you gotta do. A few other things you can get yourself. Can't really see it because, well, not there, but I got a little AR-15 style, well, M4 style BB gun. It's also a pellet gun. This is 177. This will come great for shooting mice and rats, keep them out of your garden, your house, or whatever. But you can also get a Gamo Swarm or Gamo Whisper. I got a Gamo Whisper G2. Claims 975 feet per second. It's in 22 caliber. It would be great for shooting rabbits, raccoons, stuff like that. Stuff a little bit bigger. Probably take down a fox, stuff like that. So that would be perfect. I got 10,000 rounds for my Gamo, so probably last me a lifetime for little birds and stuff like that to eat. Paintball gun maybe. That is really not a necessary. This is more of something that might hurt somebody, but it could be a self-defense weapon if you buy chemical balls, like full of gas or something like that, and it could probably help save your life. Pistol crossbow, that's another little good item for hunting. These are the type of arrows come in a lot of handy for hunting, but small game stuff, nothing big, be small game. But yeah, it's something else I would get is maybe some kind of crossbow, some kind of BB gun. It's really cheap for ammo, like more so a 22 for small game. And it works for long range too, pretty good, kinda. I mean, depending on what you buy. And maybe a paintball gun for self-defense, pepper spray, some sort. Something else to keep you kind of going. It's maybe some actual games, card games. Got Yahtzee, maybe Monopoly, stuff like that. When power's out, keep the family sane instead of going insane. This can hook up to my TV and I can play like backgammon, solitaire, stuff like that, poker. It's pretty cool. Hooks up through AV to my TV. It'd also probably get you an antenna of some sort, like at least 70-80 mile range, so you can hook it up in case the power goes out. And if you're paying for cable, well, you're not gonna get to, you know, watch any more TV. Maybe, I'm not sure. It might work, it might not. So I'd get an antenna and put it up on your roof would be your best bet. 70-80 mile range antenna, so you can still watch TV as long as you got power. Somehow you can power this. You'll be able to watch the news, keep up what's going on out there in the real world. So it's something else I would probably get, is a nice little antenna. And make sure it's UHF, I think, and VHF is what it's called. Video, and the other one's for radio. So you could use it for both. Radio in your house to listen to the radio, and you get more reception, longer range. In case, you know, stuff gets blown up in your area, you could maybe reach out to Kentucky or something like that, you know, next state over. So yeah, it's a few more things. There's some games and an antenna for your TVs or in your radios. Rain barrels. These are 40 gallons. They have a hose on them. I connect a filter on them to filter out the water if I have to. I brought them in for the winter because I don't want it to freeze out there, but got two of them, so that's 80 gallons, and I like to have one more and make 120 gallons. But we're only allowed 110 in Ohio, so I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Something else you can turn around and get also is a generator. This will really come in handy. Get you a actual gas, a dual one. Just takes propane and gas, so if I have to use either, I could use either. 3,500 running watts, 4,000 surge. This will power my furnace, keep me warm in the winter, and then this will also keep me cool in the summer to run an air conditioner. I probably run into one of the window air conditioners, like a 6,000 BTU. It should work. I might be able to power my fridge and my TV and router, I think. if it even's worth it. I don't know. We'll have to see whenever it happens, if I still get internet when the power goes out. Lots and lots of fishing gear. Food is the number one important thing. Get you MREs, fishing gear. It'll help feed you. Lots of fishing poles, different types of lures and stuff. You'll be able to eat. You'll stay alive fishing. Some more stuff. Cartridges for a gas mask. Get you a few gas masks. I got a couple of them. This is my prepper pantry. All my stuff. It's a full face respirator. Get you some gas masks in case nuclear stuff starts to happen. You don't want to be breathing in chemicals and gas, and get you lots of cartridges. Tea candle lights. I got quite a bit of them up there. It's good for light and also heat. And I can use these as like terracottas, if you ever heard of what they are, seen them. Ceramic flower pots, and you flip them upside down and have one of these inside with a little bit of a gap. Like that much, and it'll kind of help heat the house up. MREs, FEMA expects you to have at least a month, I believe. I got, I don't know, 5-6 months worth. Get you some MREs. They got a 30-year lifestyle or span on them, and they're not bad. Seeds. You'll need a lot of seeds. And I mean a lot of seeds. Stack up on a good thing of seeds. Grow them every year in your garden. Collect the seeds from whatever you can get. Food is one of the most important things. Nice warm clothes. Thermals. Rain jackets. You're gonna need to stay warm in the winter, so, and also cool. So make sure you stack up on some camo or whatnot. Carhartt jackets. Anything for hunting. If you go hunting, you need hunter orange vests, you know, anything like that. It'll help a lot to be able to eat. So stack up on some clothes. I know I've already talked about it before with the air guns, but get you a nice little compound bow. I got a couple of them. Be great for hunting deer. Backpacks. You can never run out of backpacks. Get you some backpacks. Wheels. Wheel type backpack. Backpacks go on your back. Whichever. You might have to bug out. Grow lights. Bought this from Lowe's, I think, for 15 bucks. Actually looks like a regular light bulb, but it's a grow light. Well, it's considered a grow light. And I think it worked. I actually used a 72 pod seed starter, so get you some grow lights. Matches. You're gonna need to start fire, so stack up on matches. I got a whole box here of matches. I don't know if you can read it, but wooden matches, 32 count boxes, strike matches. Stack up on lighters. Fire is really important. You might need to cook in case something happens to the gas. Plastic for your windows or for your greenhouse, for your garden. It'll help protect you from blasts, nuclear chemicals and stuff. Get you some plastic. Another biggie is wood. Get you lots and lots of wood. You might have problems. Somebody might run through your house or something. You might have to reboard it back up. Get you lots of wood. It'll also help if you got to bug out and board up your windows. So get you a lot of wood. Carbon monoxide alarm. Multifunctional alarm for gases. Different types of gases would probably be better, but this might save your life. Hygiene products. Soap. Stuff for your clothes. Stuff for your skin to take baths. Toothpaste. Medicines. All those good things. You will need everything like that, so stack up on all that. Tarps. Get you a lot of tarps. You might need to cover holes in your roof or something, so stack up on tarps. Steel toe shoes or boots. Get you a lot of boots and steel toes. They go quick. You see they get tore up. This will help protect your feet. Another good one is some bleach. This will help kill bacteria, viruses, stuff like that. Help filter the water. Activated charcoal will also do the same thing. Sand, gravel. If you guys ever know how to make one of those, you could do that. Activated charcoal and stuff too to filter water. But this is a good one for disinfecting stuff, surfaces and stuff. Also antibacterial soap, like I said earlier. You can just buy some soap. Some batteries. Multiple varieties, you know, your 9-volt, AAA, AA, D, your C, you know, you're going to need them. I probably have a little more than I need, but I wanted to fill the rest of these up for some reason. I don't know. Some watch batteries, stuff for your watch. This is kind of nice. It's a little battery tester. You just put the battery in there and it's universal. And it'll read it. So it lets me know what's charging and what ain't. The battery charger, it's USB, so I could plug it into probably one of these if I had to, and I could charge my batteries, you know, these solar powers. Got a couple of those in there for now. I got more than this, but and these I can store some used batteries in once they go bad, my bad ones or something, I'm guessing. This was pretty nice. This was 30 bucks online, but it's pretty nice. Another important one, cash. Have lots and lots of cash. If you don't put cash back, the power goes out. It's out for months, a week, a couple weeks. You can't buy nothing from the store because your credit card is not going to work. So always have cash on hand. Lock it in your gun safe. Have like 500, 1,000 bucks, 2,000 bucks. I would suggest 2,000. Last but not least, guns. You should have you some guns. I would prefer shotgun, a pump at least. This I have is an American Tactical import. It's tactical looking. It's got the door breach, the crazy looking sights. 12 gauge. Either or, 20 gauge or a 12. Probably preferably a 12. Most people got 12. That way you can hunt. You got bird shot. You got deer slugs. So you could go kill deer if you had to. You could hunt small game like rabbits, pheasants, grouse if you got to eat. This would be your base firearm to get first. This is perfect for home defense. The bird shot will not go through drywall very well, so anyone in the next room over, be safe. Get you a pump. You'll be able to shoot reloads. The next gun I would say you should get is a 22 LR. This is my 22 LR Smith & Wesson. But I would not really suggest getting one of these. I would suggest a Ruger 1022 or a Marlin 1022 or something. It's more accurate than this. You don't really need 30 rounds. I got this just to practice for this. So that's the main reason why I have this. Thinking about selling this because I can get a 22 conversion for this one, but it got me a flashlight, a scope on it. This is my little plinker. This can be probably your best survival weapon, honestly, a little 22 LR. For the main fact that it's good for small game. You can still use it to protect yourself. I know guys that's been shot 30 times with a 22 and lived, but There's also guys that's been killed with one bullet because you can bounce around inside of somebody, but this is really a really good survival weapon because ammo's cheap, it's plentiful, the rounds are small, you can carry lots of them. That would be another good gun. And then the next gun I would suggest is any kind of pistol or revolver or a automatic. This is a Taurus G2C. I decked it out. I put all metal parts into it. Only thing I'm missing is this trigger. I got a little laser and a light on it. You can do both, just a light, just a laser, whichever. I prefer 9mm, most common caliber you can get. It's a really good gun. Just never jammed on me. 200 rounds. Best carry conceal weapon I got right here is this. I'd also like to get me a revolver. I would want to say the Taurus 692 because it's a 9mm, 357, and 38 all in one. You just switch the cylinders out and you get moon clips. And then next gun, 5.56, any kind of rifle. Preferably a 300 blackout or something if you live in Kentucky or something, because you can hunt with them. But here in Ohio, we're not allowed to use rifles. So I got me a 5.56 with green tip bullets. This is going to be my when shit really hits the fan and we gotta fight some kind of foreign government or something. Got me a green laser on it. Reticle sight, it's not on, but does a bunch of different shapes and stuff. So that would be my next suggestion, is a 5.56. And another good gun, I would say, you know, maybe the 410 pistol. It shoots 410 shells, and it's a revolver type pistol. It's pretty cool, and it also shoots 45. But you know, for the main part, get you a shotgun and a pistol. And then if you're really in a survival situation, this is a Gamma Whisper G2. It shoots 22 pellets. Plentiful. This has been really accurate for me for 50 shots, but I heard bad things about these scopes. These scopes don't keep sighted incorrectly. But this will be a great gun for pest control and also small game. It's a little 22, about 900 feet per second. It's about as fast as a 22 short. So yep, that's my list of what you should have for prepping and survival when shit hits the fan. Or just to help you long run, you know, when it comes to trying to live in this world. Things getting more pricey. Stuff like this will definitely help you. But the best checklist I've ever seen is on Red Cross's website. Emergency supplies you should have. You should check out Red Cross or the FEMA website. They'll tell you exactly what you should have: food, water, you know, things like that. So thanks for watching. Take care and God bless. Stay strapped.